Hi, my name is Ashalie Gonsoulin, and I am a 2007 graduate of Westgate High School. I am currently a third-year medical student at St. George's University School of Medicine, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the process to becoming a physician and medical school. So just to give you a little bit of information about the education requirements, in order to go to medical school, you have to have a 4-year undergraduate degree from an accredited university, and you can major in anything that you want when you're for that degree. A lot of students major in biology, biochemistry, chemistry, but you can major in art. As long as you fulfill the science prerequisites, then you're eligible to, and take the MCAT, then you're eligible to apply to medical school. After you apply to medical school, then you can do a 4-year program like my program. The first 2 years of which are your basic sciences years, where you're in the classroom and you're learning all of the foundational sciences behind medicine. You're also getting hands-on experience with patients and learning how to do physical examinations, ultrasounds. You also spend time in the anatomy lab. It's a very, very intense process. And at the end, you take the first part of your medical board examinations, and then you transition into your final 2 years of medical school, which are your clinical years, which are actually in the hospital getting hands-on experience with physicians, nurses, and resident physicians. After you finish those 2 years of clinical years, then you'll be awarded what's called a medical doctorate degree, or an MD. And after that, you'll be eligible to apply for a position as a resident physician. Resident physicians are physicians who are in their postgraduate training. And a lot of times residency can last from 3 years to up to 8 years if you're a surgeon. It just depends on what specialty that you pick. After you finish your residency, then you'll finally be a fully board certified physician, and then you'll be able to practice independently on your own in a hospital setting or in a clinic setting, or wherever you want to practice, depending on what your interest is. So a little bit about what high school classes you should take to prepare for this occupation. You should take as many of the science classes that you have available at your school to take. So that is, I took anatomy. I also took medical terminology. I took forensic science. I took every chemistry class we had, all the biology classes. They also offer advanced placement biology classes. And you should also take other things like if there's psychology or sociology or advanced English that you can take. All those things can prepare you for a medical school curriculum, especially those science classes. So a little bit about the job occupation market. People are always sick. So unfortunately, there's always a need for physicians. So the job market is very good. A little bit about the salary that I can tell you. So as a resident physician, the average resident physician salary is about $63,000 per year. Residency is a very, very demanding time where you spend a lot of hours in the hospital doing a lot of hands-on clinical work, and then once you finish and become an attending physician, the average attending physician salary in the United States is about $200,000, and it also varies depending on what specialty you want to do. So if you want to be a surgeon, surgeons make a little bit more money annually. I personally want to be an internist, which is a adult medicine physician, and the average internal medicine salary is about $150,000 per year. Some of the personality traits that you have to be a doctor. They like to joke that a lot of us are type A personalities, so we are go-getters. We are very, very serious and dedicated about our work. We are very focused. So to be a physician, I think some of the personality traits that are actually important are: you need to be compassionate. You have to be open to learning, open to criticism, and you have to be very, very focused, dedicated, and driven. This is a very, very stressful process, and if it's not something that you're passionate about and it's not something that you can dedicate 100% of your focus to, then it might be a little bit hard. But if you have all those qualities, or if you think that those are qualities that you can have in the future, then I definitely think medicine is something for you. As far as how much we do, as a medical student right now, I'm not currently in the clinics yet, but as a medical student, we have a lot of interactions with patients. We are learning every day from patients. We have a lot of interactions with them, talking to them, taking history, and getting all that information. So those are the basics of becoming a medical student. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you decide to pursue medicine.